Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna update you on my foundation routine, which is long overdue because for the past probably like 3-4 videos I've just done my eye makeup, mostly because my foundation routine basically stayed the same, but now I started using different products, so that's what I'm updating you guys on today. Because as you know, or if you have been watching me, you know that my skin is no longer oily, but it's more on the dry side, so I had to switch things up around, switch things. I had to switch out things. So that's what this video is about. I'm not gonna do a super long intro like I always do. I did get some comments about that, so without further ado, let's just jump onto the video. Alrighty, so I've already done my eye makeup already because this is just gonna be my foundation routine. But I always start off my face with my Neutrogena Clean Face Breakout Free Liquid Lotion Sunscreen, which is my favorite sunscreen at the moment. I usually don't wear sunscreen a lot, but now that it started to get a little bit more hot, you know, a little bit more sunny outside, I started wearing sunscreen again. So this is my favorite only because I used to have really oily skin, so I chose this one because it's actually called Breakout Free and Dry Touch, which basically means that it's not like a oily sunscreen. So that's why I like it, and I still like it now, even though my face is a little bit more dry now. I still like it a lot, and I use it every single day under my makeup. I no longer use my Cetaphil, but I do use my sunscreen every single day. Alright, I've been talking about sunscreen for like 4 minutes already. Anyway, so starting off with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, I spray that all over my face, and even though I already have my eye makeup done, you can actually use it to set your makeup as well, so it's not going to affect the fact that I already have my eye makeup done. And it smells so darn good. I don't know what they put in there, but then I wait for it to dry up. And like I said, I used to be super oily. I own probably like 6 foundations, and 99% of them are matte foundations. So since I started getting oily, I wasn't really sure what foundation to venture to next, and I'm a big fan of drugstore foundations. I did get a lot of recommendations to go for like MILLANI Luminous Silk and the Makeup Forever HD foundation, but since I'm constantly changing up my look, I can't afford to like dish out $50-$80 for a foundation, you know, when I can just find something that works for me from the drugstore. So I personally prefer drugstore foundations. So I went in and I tried the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation, which I love the Pro Matte. I love the formula. It's my favorite foundation of all time. I haven't worn it lately because of my skin, but I wanted to try the Pro Glow. Maybe I was gonna like it that much, but honestly, I feel like I'm not dry. I'm more of normal skin now compared to when I was super oily. So now like matte foundations dry me out, so I'm not like super dry I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm not super dry all the time, but when I wear a matte foundation, it dries out my skin. So I wanted to try just a regular foundation, a foundation that wasn't gonna affect my skin texture at all, nothing like that. So I saw that Kimmy Bear posted on her Snapchat story that she tried out the Wetnwild let me see what the name of it. The Wetnwild Photofocus foundation, and if you don't know who Kimmy Bear is, she's a super talented makeup artist from my same hometown, El Paso. If you guys want to give her a follow, she's beautiful, she does amazing work, so go ahead and give her a follow. I'll just put her Instagram right here. But I saw she tried it, so she put that she loved it, so I'm like, oh, you're right, you know what, I trust her opinion. So I went into CVS, actually went to Walgreens. I went to Walgreens around 2 weeks ago, and I picked it up. That was my phone, and I actually picked it up, and so far I like it a lot. Like, I really like it. It does not dry me out. It looks super natural on my face, and yeah, that's the one I've been using for around a week, no, probably like a week and a half. So I've been trying that out. So that's what changed on my makeup routine. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that on real quick, and I will show you guys what that looks like. And look at my getup. Don't I look like a track mom or something? I don't know. I look like I do Pilates or something. And as you guys know, I have, well, you probably already know because I'm always complaining about it, but I have very sensitive skin, so anytime I try something new, my skin reacts to it like very aggressively. And with this one, it did not do that. But I have been breaking out because, you know, hormones. But yeah, I love this foundation. And it's actually not a full coverage foundation, but that's what I really like about it, that it looks a lot more natural than using probably like my Marc Jacobs Remarkable Beauty, because that one's super full coverage. So when you wear it, you literally look, well, it looks good, but you can tell that you're wearing foundation. You know, with this one, it looks really natural. You know, it's kind of glowy too. Well, glowy according to me, because I'm not really a very glowy foundation person. So I really like the finish that this one gives me. Not sponsored at all, I'm just letting you guys know. It's also buildable, so if you wanted a very full coverage foundation, you can build it. So yeah, I mean, I recommend you guys to give it a shot. It's probably like $6. Yeah, I think it was like 5 something at my local Walgreens. So that's what I bought, and I've been loving it lately. So moving on to my concealer, I'm going in same old, my Tarte Shape Tape. That still hasn't changed. Only thing is I do not like take it overboard like before. I don't completely like highlight everything. I just kind of do that, and just a tiny bit up here, not a lot, because this is a very, very thick concealer. So since we're going a little bit more natural, I guess, but not really natural, because, you know, you're already stacking on pounds and pounds of makeup. I'm kidding. No, but yeah. We're gonna blend that out. And I no longer bake. Can you guys believe that? I feel like that kind of contributed to the fact that I was oily. So now I just use my RCMA powder, of course, which is less drying than the Laura Mercier, which is kind of crazy, because you'd think that the Laura Mercier would probably be like more fine. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. But I've been using my RCMA one, and I actually love it. I learned to love it again, I guess. So I don't bake anymore. What I've been doing, I usually just get a fluffy brush and I kind of just set my concealer, and that's all I do. I don't bake it or nothing like that. And that's it. So let's go ahead and contour. So if you've been here for a while already on my channel since I started it, you know that I used to use my e.l.f. St. Lucia bronzer a lot, and then I stopped using it for a while because I started using the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. But I finally went back to it, and I forgot just how much I loved it, because that's what I've been using lately. And it's just $4, guys, so it doesn't really beat it. So I contour my cheeks a little bit, just enough to bring some warmth back to my face, because I'm pretty sure we lost a lot of it with all that highlighting. And I actually I just recently washed my brushes. I wash my brushes like, I know, I don't even want to say it's embarrassing, but I probably wash my brushes like once a month. I don't wash them as much as I should because it's just such a long freaking process. But I was kind of playing around with how I wash my brushes the other day, and I guess I kind of figured out a way to do it a little faster and a little easier on me. If you guys want to see a video on that, let me know in the comments and I can totally film that for you. This side came out a little muddy. Let me clean it up real quick. And for blush, I no longer use my Luminoso blush. I started using the I Will Always Love You blush from the NYX Tutorials collection, which actually is a very pretty orange. I'd say the only difference between this one and Luminoso is probably that Luminoso kind of has some glitter or some, yeah, glitter to it, and this one doesn't. Don't shade me just yet. I'm about to clean this up. Oh! Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. In highlighter, I've been loving BECCA and OPAL. I got it for Christmas. Yeah, I got it for Christmas in a little bundle with the liquid highlighter and with the powder highlighter, and I liked it a lot. It just wasn't glowy enough for me, so I started using it again, and I love it. Like, I'm freaking obsessed with the highlighter. So so yeah, that's what I've been using also lately as well, which is crazy because I kept doing the same foundation routine over and over and over again. Like, I literally wouldn't change it whatsoever, and then out of nowhere one day I was just like, you know what, bro, you gotta try something different. So I started trying different things, and I ended up actually like loving everything that I was trying out, because I do have some makeup. I don't have a lot, but I do have some makeup that I don't use mostly. I just kind of have it just to have it, you know. So yeah, it's good to get out of your comfort zone sometimes, and it's also good to play around with what your looks and stuff, I guess. So I'm using my regular Morphe M510 brush that I always use, and let's add some of this glow. I don't really add a lot. I know I just said that this looks like a lot, but it's just really glowy, you guys. This is literally one swipe. Ooh. I'm gonna blend this one out just a little bit because it's a little harsh. There we are. Ooh. So let me just finish my whole look up, do my hair, put a better shirt on, and then we'll look at the final look. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. For those of you that were asking me to do my foundation on my other makeup tutorials, I don't want to do that anymore, only because it takes like 3 hours to film, and not only that, but to edit it takes even longer. So I mean, I honestly never really change my routines. It always stays the same, unless like this time my skin changed, so I had to switch it up, but most of the time it's gonna stay the same. So if you guys don't like that, or if you guys want me to change it up a little bit more, always leave me in the comments down below. Anything else you guys want to see, leave it down there. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you did like the video, and anything else you saw in this video, I am gonna link it down below in case you guys are interested in my lashes, my lipstick, anything like that. Make sure to check out that box down below. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today, but thank you so much for coming by today, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.